ABC General Hospital spoilers. Tracy faints after lawyer reads Monica's will at funeral. Port Charles is about to be shaken to its core. Monica Quartermaine, the matriarch who defined resilience, family loyalty, and cutting wit, has passed away, and the fallout is unlike anything fans could have imagined. The funeral itself draws every corner of Port Charles society, from the Quartermaine family to Monica's old friends, enemies, and everyone whose life was touched by her indelible mark. But the quiet grief quickly gives way to gasps, accusations, and chaos when the lawyer steps forward to read Monica's will. In a twist worthy of soap legend, Tracy Quartermaine, Monica's fiercest sparring partner, reluctant ally, and often rival, collapses in the middle of the service after hearing what Monica left behind. This isn't just another funeral in Port Charles. This is the beginning of a legacy war, a tangled mystery, and an emotional roller coaster that will dominate General Hospital for months. Monica Quartermaine's death marks the end of one of the most powerful eras in GH history. She wasn't just Alan's wife, Jason and AJ's mother, or the long-suffering doctor who balanced her professional brilliance with personal tragedy. Monica was the heart of the Quartermaine family, a family that thrived on dysfunction, money, and fierce love in its own unconventional way. For decades, Monica fought cancer, survived betrayals, endured heartbreaks, and still carried herself with strength. Her passing leaves a void that no one can truly fill. At the funeral, every detail reflects her presence. The service is hosted at the Quartermaine mansion, per her instructions, instead of a church. Flowers from every department of General Hospital fill the room, while portraits of Monica in her younger years remind mourners of her beauty and strength. Guests span generations: Liz, Finn, and Epiphany's spirit through her remembered words, Ned, Olivia, Brooklyn, and Leo as the family representatives, Jason returning in stunned grief, even long-lost members like Sky, Dylan, and possibly surprised faces from the past. But Tracy, of course, commands attention the moment she enters. The rivalry between Monica and Tracy is soap legend, sarcastic jabs, power plays, and cutting remarks that only grew sharper with time. Yet despite their bickering, there was mutual respect, even love. Still, nobody expected what Monica's will would reveal. After the funeral service concludes and guests gather in the living room, the family attorney clears his throat. He holds a thick envelope Monica prepared years earlier, sealed with precise instructions. Tension fills the air as he begins. To my family, whom I loved in my own way, the first bequests are sentimental. Monica leaves Emily's locket to Liz as a token of their shared bond. To Jason, she leaves Alan's medical journal, the one Alan annotated during his years as a cardiologist, along with a heartfelt letter begging him never to forget he is her son, no matter the distance. To Ned, she leaves a set of vintage vinyl records Alan once played for her, symbolizing family and tradition. To Brooklyn, she gifts a rare diamond necklace she once wore to the nurse's ball, saying she reminded her most of herself in youth. But then the lawyer pauses, his voice heavy with surprise. And to Tracy. All eyes turn to Tracy. The woman who always seemed to need nothing, who fought Monica tooth and nail, who never expected kindness from her sister-in-law. What could Monica have possibly left her? The lawyer continues. I leave the Quartermaine mansion. Gasps erupt. Olivia's jaw drops. Ned stares in shock. Brooklyn clutches Leo's hand. Jason furrows his brow. And Tracy, who has battled for years to control Yelku and the family fortune, is suddenly bequeathed the crown jewel of Quartermaine property. The mansion, the home Alan and Monica preserved for generations, is hers. Tracy goes pale, sways, and before anyone can react, collapses to the floor. Tracy Quartermaine is no stranger to high drama, but this twist rocks her more than even she can handle. Her fainting spell stems from more than shock. It's guilt, grief, and the realization that Monica, her lifelong rival, trusted her above all others to carry on the Quartermaine legacy. For years, Tracy and Monica fought for dominance in the mansion. Tracy always saw it as her birthright, while Monica saw it as her family's heart. To suddenly be handed the deed, to be told Monica wanted her, not Ned, not Jason, not Brooklyn, to preserve their home is overwhelming. For once, Tracy isn't the villain or schemer. She's the chosen guardian. And that realization sends her reeling. Of course, GH fans know nothing is ever simple. Monica's decision sparks instant chaos. The moment Tracy faints, chaos erupts. Olivia screams for help. Finn and Liz rush to check her vitals, and Brooklyn demands answers. When Tracy regains consciousness, she's dazed, muttering Monica's name like she can't believe what's happened. Ned immediately protests the will. He argues that Monica couldn't possibly want Tracy to inherit the mansion when she spent years fighting her for it. Jason, uncharacteristically emotional, argues the opposite. Monica made her choice, and everyone must respect it. Brooklyn, however, doesn't hide her resentment. She insists Monica overlooked the younger generation and unfairly handed control to someone who would only cause more conflict. Meanwhile, Olivia is torn. On one hand, she wants to support Ned. On the other, she recognizes that Monica's decision was deliberate, perhaps meant to force Tracy into a position of responsibility and reflection. But that's not all. The lawyer clears his throat once more, announcing that the will contains additional instructions, a sealed envelope for Tracy alone, to be read privately. When Tracy finally reads the letter, her world tilts again. Monica's handwriting is firm. Tracy, you were always my greatest adversary, and somehow my truest friend. I trust you more than anyone else to protect what we built. Don't destroy it. Don't let greed tear this family apart. You may think you won, but in truth, I chose you because you never give up. Use that tenacity to save this family, not to break it. Tears well in Tracy's eyes, something rare and vulnerable. For once, she doesn't know what to say. But fans know this letter will ignite months of soul-searching, guilt, and potential redemption for Tracy. Monica's shocking will ripples far beyond the Quartermain living room. Jason finds himself caught between honoring Monica's wishes and preventing Tracy from destroying the family legacy. Ned launches a legal challenge, determined to contest the will. He insists Monica wasn't in her right mind when drafting it. Brooklyn begins plotting with her music industry contacts, believing she must carve her own path since her family's home now lies in Tracy's hands. Olivia serves as the voice of reason, trying desperately to keep peace while also wondering what Monica saw in Tracy. Sam and Liz remind Jason of Monica's letter, pushing him to step into his mother's shoes as the family anchor. Diane Miller steps into the drama, hired to defend Tracy's legal claim. Lucy co-speculates that Monica's will could have ripple effects on Yelku's control and suggests this could destabilize the company, a move Valentine Cassadine is only too eager to exploit. This will reading sets the stage for explosive arcs in the coming months. Quartermain's civil war, Ned versus Tracy, Jason caught in the middle, Brooklyn scheming, and Olivia trying to hold them together. The mansion mystery. Why did Monica really leave the mansion to Tracy? Did she uncover a secret about the property? Is there a hidden vault, diary, or a legal tie that could explain her choice? Tracy's redemption arc. For the first time in years, Tracy may soften. Will she honor Monica's trust, or let her greed consume her? Fans will be watching every move. Yelku power grab. Valentine, Michael, and other players may see Monica's death as the perfect opportunity to swoop in and seize control. Jason's emotional reckoning. Monica's death forces Jason to finally confront his place in the Quartermain family and decide whether to embrace the son she always saw in him. The brilliance of this twist lies in its emotional depth and its respect for GH history. Monica and Tracy's rivalry is soap gold, and turning it into Monica's final statement ensures the drama will resonate with both long-term fans and newer viewers. Tracy fainting isn't just a physical gag. It symbolizes the emotional collapse of a woman who never expected to be chosen, never expected to carry this weight, and now must decide what kind of legacy she'll leave. General Hospital is no stranger to dramatic funerals, shocking wills, and explosive Quartermain drama. But Monica's final act may be the most powerful of all. Tracy's fainting spell at the reading of the will is just the beginning. In true GH fashion, this moment promises ripple effects, family wars, shocking revelations, and possibly even the redemption of Tracy Quartermaine. For fans, this storyline is a bittersweet gift. Monica's absence will be felt deeply, but her influence will drive months of rich, emotional storytelling. And as Tracy clutches Monica's letter, one thing is certain: the Quartermaine legacy is far from over, and the best and worst of the family is yet to come.